So the last 50 years have been extraordinary. Labor supply rates have been very, very high. Labor supply has grown at 1.7% in the last 50 years, and productivity has grown at 1.8%. And the combination of that is what's given us the extraordinary GDP growth that we've had. So it's important to recognize that the 1.8% growth rate in productivity, that's actually very high. We haven't done that historically. In fact, in periods before the last 50 years, productivity growth rate was not anywhere close to that. So the question is, how much more are we going to have to get out of productivity if we're going to keep up the growth rates that we have? So we're going to have productivity growth rates increase by 80% to sustain the kind of GDP growth rates that we've had over the last 50 years. And that's an extraordinarily high number or growth expectation to have out of productivity.
Productivity is probably the hardest thing for economists to predict. And it's exactly because productivity is so hard to predict is that we have invested over 20 years now on studying productivity performance across industries and countries. And what we did this time is looked again at 5 different industries ranging from agriculture to manufacturing and automotive and food processing to retail and healthcare to see what are the prospects in the next 10 years to 2025 to actually accelerate the productivity growth rate. And the good news is that there is plenty. We found opportunities to speed up productivity growth to 4% a year, which is more than enough to fully counter the demographic slowdown. And what's really good news is that 3/4 of the overall productivity opportunity that we identified is actually catching up, meaning doing things somebody's already doing someplace else. So it is about making sure managers adapt and improve, adopt better practices and improve on what they do over time, invest on equipment that will help them be more productive, and so on.